Hello, everybody, and welcome to another recap episode of the Junior Penn's U18 team. This past weekend, we had two games. The first game, Saturday, was against the Quakers down in their Quaker place. Yes, PNY Arena, across from some nice cars. But we came in to try to work a little magic, and it didn't quite go the way we would like it to have. One of the things that I noticed about this game is the Quakers were definitely pestering the living piss out of everybody in front of the net. That's something that we need to do a little bit more of. Pester them when they're on the offense. Get their stick up, get in their way. Make sure they're not just standing around looking for that easy tip in. That's one of the things that I mentioned to Roman after the game, that a couple of those goals looked a little questionable, and all he had to say is, not the goalie's fault because they were tipped in. So get in front of them, keep their stick up, and just pester the living piss out of them like they did us. Now their goalie played pretty well, and that was one of the things that I had mentioned in our preview episode. But I don't necessarily think that it was the big deal breaker of this game. We did have 52 shots on goal, but a lot of them were right into his stomach. So a lot of them he didn't even have to move for. So what I'm looking at that is we definitely got to get more quality shots as opposed to just quantity. Sure, the shot, if you don't take the shot, it's not going to go in. But let's start getting a little bit better shots in there. 52 shots, should have had a lot more goals than what we did. The first period, we just came out flat. We didn't do anything. We basically weren't even there. I think they scored like 4 goals in the first period on us, and we were just kind of sitting backwards. What we want to do, and what I'd like to see more of, the defense, more D-to-D passes, more dump-ins instead of those low percentage shots that are just right to the keeper. Dump them in, chase that puck, get the passes, get in front, get a quality shot off. So now, let's take a look at the goals that we had. At least we did get some goals in there. But again, we got to get more. Let's look at the goals. Well, there you have it. A few goals at the end, but too little, too late. Let's start the game in the beginning and not just have a real flat first period. And let's try not to come back from behind, not try to have to come back from behind all the time. So now let's move on to the next game. The next game, the Panthers, the Central Penn Panthers, who we will be seeing not only in the DVHL but also in the EJ. So we're going to be seeing them quite a bit. So it would be real nice if we can get something past them. As we know, last year they were one of the top teams. They won our division, and hopefully we can bring it to them. Today, though, or this past weekend, we didn't quite get it done. Score was 4-3, but it was close. So there's no doubt in my mind that we will be able to get past these guys, especially since we see them at the showcase. So it'll be a rebound. Let's get past them. Now let's get over to the highlights of this game, which was our home opener. So this is like the highlights for the home opener. And let me show you the first highlight of the home opener that I want everybody to see. That's right. That is a highlight picture. If you know, you know. But now let's get over to the goals. Let's take a look.
Panther piss. Come on.
Friday, I came out here, I did a cut for Rusty State.
And once again for the weekend, too little, too late. Let's get back on track. I hate ending all these videos with that's definitely a game that we could win. Next time we should win. So let's start stepping up, getting those goals early and holding them. And stop. Let's try not to get into the box. Too many penalties, especially the Panthers game. We need to control ourselves. Don't get your adolescent man titties in a twist. Just calm down, concentrate, redirect all that frustration into your forecheck. Keep it in the offensive zone. Control it. Defense, let's keep it in the offensive zone. D-to-D passing. Get some more passes in there. We were being successful when we are getting the passes through. So let's keep doing that. Now, since this weekend is kind of weird because we don't have a game. All right, so a couple things that you guys can do this weekend if you're really itching for some hockey. The U12s, Hunter's got a game, so you could come down and see him play. And then there are a couple other things going on. But before we get to that, let's take a look at the standings. Boom! There they are. This is DVHL standings and what we have. You can see Delco's on top. Well, I'm not sure why they're on top. Okay, they have 3 wins, so I guess they do have more points, but meh. But our next 2 games aren't easy ones either. We've got Genesis, and we've got on the 15th, and we've got Delco on the 21st. So Genesis, again, from the beginning, I was calling that as they're the team to beat. And from what you can see here, they've definitely got pretty much control of games that they've played. So we're going to have to bring our A game and then some to compete with them. Delco, again, one of the games that we're going to have to really show our good stuff and get in there. So let's get going with that. Now with DVHL, what we do have coming up next weekend, we got the EJ. We got our showcase there. And we've got a number of interesting games going on there. First game, 11 a.m. at the Ice Palace, the Brick. We've got the Huskies. Now, from the results from the other standings and stuff, Huskies should be something that we should win without too much of a problem. But we have a way to screw things up. So let's not screw things up. Let's just take that win, play hard, score. Everyone go out there and just pad your stats. Let's get some goals in there. The game later that day at 3:15 is against Central Penn. Now, obviously, that's going to be a tough game. It'll be a nice rematch coming right up, close to when we just played them. We know what we're going to be up against. Again, like I said, the goalie's good, but let's get in there. Let's score our goals. Contain them. That was the other thing. The game against Central Penn, we gave Boozer a hat trick. What are we doing giving someone a hat trick? Especially in our place. Don't do that. Get control of them. Don't let them do that. Let's win and have some fun. That's Saturday. Now Sunday we've got the Nighthawks. And again, from the results of the last few games that we've seen from the standings, Nighthawks should be something that we should be able to kind of come in, play our game, and win. But let's get some quality passes. Concentrate on the quality shots, too. Lots of shots, great. But let's get lots of quality shots, not into the stomach of the goalie every left and right. Then the highlight of the showcase will be the last game against the Mustangs. Let's do a lot better than we did last time against the Mustangs. We can show them we should win. We should beat them. This will be like our 4th game of the weekend. But chances are it's also going to be either their 3rd or their 4th game also. So we won't have any excuses like, oh, we were tired. Oh, boo-hoo. It's their 1st game. It's our 4th game. Boo. No, just get out there. No excuses. Score some goals and do it. So, yes, that's the EJ. Now, again, like I was saying, we don't have anything going on this weekend, but let's stay in a hockey mood. One of the things we can do is come down to, where are we at? There we go. We can come down and see Bloomsburg play. Bloomsburg's playing Friday night, I believe, at 8 o'clock. Friday night at 8 o'clock. Always a good time. Come down to the Sportsplex, watch them. Got something going on? Fine. Stop by anyway. Perfect to bring your date. Bring it to a hockey game. Now, if you're not really into Bloomsburg and you want to kind of take something else, you could go up, see the Knights play. The Knights, the elite team, is playing on Friday at 7:15 and Saturday at 1 o'clock. There's some former Pens on there. Take a look, see what it's like, see what's going on. Now, at the same time, there's also the Premier Knights. They're playing, when are they playing? They're playing Saturday at 4:15 and Sunday at 4 o'clock. So, go out, see them, get your hockey on, get your support stuff on. But in the end, what we want to do is we want to win. So get out there, score some goals, and let's bring home a win. Not this weekend, next weekend. And let's have some fun out there, guys. Love y'all. See you next time. Later.